Hey, howdy, how's it going? Basically, you've all seen it. You've seen the thumbnail. You've seen other people's videos. I'm pretty late to this, and I'm just going to point out the fact that a lot of my videos that are Payday 3 related have done pretty well, and that's why I'm doing another one, putting out the facts here. I wasn't going to make a video on this small patch notes, update, whatever, purely because it should have happened a month ago, but now we are here. It's November, and we are finally able to see what they've been working on for this update. This update was very small, didn't add anything, no content update. It was just a bug fix, pretty much, all around. And to be honest, it doesn't change much. There are a couple small things that have changed, but not a whole lot where I really look at it and I go, man, that's great. Because, to be honest, I don't care. There are some things where it's like, alright, aim assist was fixed for PS5. I play on PS5, and I can play on PC, but, you know, aim assist being fixed is an overall great thing. It shouldn't have been broken, and it should have been fixed pretty quickly. And the one thing that I will give credit here, or, well, I understand that, you know, they can't hotfix things as quickly, at least right now, because of the way that for consoles, you need to basically submit something and get it approved in order to update the game or something along those lines. I don't exactly know how it works. I'm not a developer, but basically we were waiting a really long time because of PS5, Xbox stuff taking forever to submit and get approved and all these other things. And my main gripe here is that a lot of stuff, if we're not including the fact that they couldn't do it, whatever, yada yada, it just took a really long time. And this is just the first update, of course. It would be nice if there was a day one patch. That didn't happen. I don't think so, at least. And if there was a patch, it was something very small. But I'm going to be honest here. There's a lot of stuff that they fixed that, to be honest with you, it would have been better if they just let it be bugged out. For example, the 99 boxes glitch. They patched that out completely and made it so that you can't do that anymore, which is great because everyone wanted that. No one wanted that. Progression hasn't changed, and I don't believe that they've said anything about changing progression. They're looking into it. If you're wanting an answer there, they're looking into progression. But I'm going to be honest with you, as a casual player or someone who just played the game when it first came out, progression sucks for this game. It basically forces you to use every single gun in the game, and you need to play on every single difficulty. Not every player needs to play that way, or should be required to play that way. Look at Payday 2. This was a prime example of you can play the way that you want, you can play on the lowest difficulty every single time, but if it's the way that you want to play, you can absolutely do that. Now, you have trophies and certain things on the side, which, you know, is okay. If their progression kept trophies in mind, and you also had a similar leveling system for killing people and completing the heist, leaving with every single bag, all of that, it would be much better to play the game because you're earning stuff all the time. And now one thing we're going to put out there so that a lot of people know. Deep Silver, Silver Cock, Deep Cock, whatever you want to call them, they suck. They're awful. They ruin a lot of the games and people that they work with. If you don't know, Saints Row is a company, or not a company. Saints Row they worked with. The people worked with them. They were bought out, something like that. I don't remember the whole backstory, but look at how Saints Row, the reboot, did. That didn't do well at all, and the servers, I think, have already gotten taken down or something like that. And to know if a game is really bad sometimes, it was free for PS5 for one of the monthly things or something like that. So yeah, that's great. And I don't know if I said it, but basically, you know, we got the pre-order and special editions that you paid for when, you know, if you pre-ordered all that stuff, you have it now. I haven't checked. I don't want to install the game because I don't really care to. And one thing, I want to point out this comment, and hopefully I find it because I'm going to let you know this now. There's a specific person who said, you have to work together as a team. Now, when you're playing solo, this doesn't make sense, but when you're working together as a team, and the taser gets you, you can now fully turn. It is right here. I'm gonna make sure I screenshot it. Right here in the patch notes, you can finally fully fucking turn when a taser gets you. You're not stuck looking like basically 90 degrees. Whoever it was that commented this, you don't get hate. Honestly, you know, everyone has their own opinion and you are entitled to said opinion. It doesn't really matter, honestly. It's just a video game. But for content's sake, you can go fuck yourself. One thing that I also saw in the patch notes that they changed was dozers. They get a lot closer before they start shooting. That's pretty cool. I guess like it doesn't really do much. I think they're working on changing dozer health. I don't know for sure, purely because, you know, the dozer takes a lot of shots even after you break his flimsy piece of plastic visor or whatever. Something I didn't know is apparently there are doors that you could open that you could see enemy spawn locations or something like that. I don't know exactly what they're talking about here, but that was something that was changed. So you can't spawn trap anymore, at least for certain areas. I'm guessing there are a lot of spots where you can still do it. Pretty much the rest of the patch, bug fixes, whatever that's in this first update is pretty much just fixing small stuff. I know I already said that, but I'm just saying it now again. They fixed, it's a lot of UI changes, a lot of font changes, a lot of descriptions being changed. That stuff's fine. I don't know exactly how it works when it comes to updating the game, you know? So I'm just a player. I'm just the person playing the game. That's just how it works. But a lot of this stuff I feel like should have been out way sooner. I would rather small random updates for the game instead of one big update, because this update wasn't big in my opinion. This update didn't do much, specifically for people who don't play on PlayStation, because they've already played it. For people on Xbox, at least I believe it's a PS5 only thing. That's what they said in their patch notes. But for PC and Xbox, you didn't deal with aim assist problems. You didn't deal with, I don't know, your pre-orders. People had that already. People made videos on it. And one thing I will point out, and something that I still don't know how to do yet because I just saw like a thumbnail for it for a video on YouTube, but basically I think there is a glitch to basically be God mode, so you can still grind your weapons that way. My only gripe is that you still have to grind your weapons. I don't like patch notes. I don't like having to read them, but I read them purely for this video, and I don't like having to have this progression shit. I really don't like it. I like progression, okay, but their version of it sucks ass. I'm just gonna say that. It sucks. Donkey cock. No one likes it. I don't think anyone actually enjoys it. And for the people who say, you know, you need to like that doesn't matter, yada yada, you know, you can't please everyone. You're gonna have a different opinion from someone, even if it's something that everyone mutually agrees with. Someone's gonna say, I don't like that. But progression for this game is really bad. I've done a lot of the stuff, a lot of the missions on like hard, or some of them on overkill for stealth. And I'm gonna be honest, I fucking hate playing. I had uninstalled the game about a month ago, and I haven't played it since, or a decent amount of time ago, because I needed space on my PlayStation. I just wanted to play other games. Random thing, but I've just been playing Arkham City. I'm trying to get all the Riddler trophies right now. I'm actually almost done. I'm working on the Riddler's Revenge, where you have to play those like little side, not a side mission, but it doesn't matter. I'm not even gonna show gameplay for that. But yeah. This video was just for that. I'm just pointing out the fact that, you know, people have come to me for Payday 3 stuff, and I do appreciate you watching, alright? So just understand that. If you've watched up to this point, thank you. I'm not asking for a subscribe or a like or anything, but you can comment. You can comment down below like pineapples if you don't want to say anything, or comment down your opinion about the patch notes. You can tell me what you think, because, you know, some people may think differently. And it's completely okay if you are on the other side of the spectrum and you think that this patch was the greatest thing ever. And it doesn't matter if you think that it was absolutely dog shit like how I do. Well, somewhat dog shit. It doesn't really matter. It's just a game. And at the end of the day, they're going to eventually fix it a lot more and patch a lot of more things. And I believe they had said something about bringing a content update before the year is over. So basically they have 2 months almost. As of me recording this, it's the start of November. So they have ample time. I don't know what they're working on. They stopped doing those live streams for like an hour talking about things with certain developers and whatnot. It doesn't matter. They'll come up with something eventually. I've already given my opinion out there about what I think about the game, and people have seen it. You probably have watched it. But yeah, I'm just getting that out here quickly. I hope that you did enjoy if you watched this whole video at this point. I don't even know. I don't know exactly what to say. But yeah, just thank you. I'll probably make a video on this game again way later, because to be honest with you, Payday 3 is really boring, and I've already experienced every single map, and it's not really that, you know, amazing in my opinion. I've already given out the opinion or idea that, you know, Payday 2 is a great ground base to go off of, and they should have expanded on that, and they kind of didn't really. I don't know. I don't like their armor system. The armor system sucks. I don't like having plates, especially when it gets destroyed in like 3 seconds. It's whatever. And you know what? I'm gonna point out this comment right here. Cloakers. People complaining about cloakers. Yes, I'm complaining about cloakers, bitch, because guess what? When you're playing solo, it is probably the worst thing to play against. I'm outing you right here. You may be a god against cloakers, but without aim assist, especially at that time, it was impossible to kill him. So, yeah, I'm putting my foot down on that one. And I'm going to censor out every single comment that I mentioned, because, you know, you're just going to have to go find it on your own. I don't care. And depending on when you're watching this, I hope you have a great day, a week, month, or a year. It's depending on when you're watching it. So I'll see you guys. Hope you have a great one. Peace.